Hi everybody, this is Daniel Walthers. We're here at Winding Woods Ranch, and this is a follow-up video of Miko, who's a bird that was brought here for training, and we've done some foundation work with Miko. Charlie is also here, which is a blue and gold. I work with them separately. Matthew's got him on the golf cart here, and this is one of the things that we like to teach them while they're here. I think it's a great place to work with them. It teaches them balance. It gets them used to a lot of things here on the property because we have lots of birds making noise and stuff, and it exposes them to a lot of things, and I think they enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. But what I want to point out is prior to this, in some prior videos that you saw, we used the helping hand and we use the feather dusters, and those are tools that are going to help us introduce these birds to other people. Matthew's going to help me today, and then in the future you'll see strangers doing it. Now my sister and her husband were here the other night, and they got involved and they worked with them and they did great. And without these tools, I think it would be just too difficult to actually work with the birds and interact the way we want to do it without getting bit and just having a great experience. So what I want to do today is I want to show you, I think, the correct way to get these guys used to different items or things. And one of the things I had to do is teach him to be comfortable with this golf cart. Not all birds are going to just come down, sit on the golf cart and go for a ride and do well. I don't want them jumping off. I don't want them to get hurt. So this could be a horse, this could be anything, but as far as pressure, it can be a place, it can be an object like the golf cart, or it can be a thing, or it can be me, it can be pressure. And so in the beginning, we don't want to just walk up and put him on the golf cart. I'm going to kind of show you, or role play, kind of how we do this in the beginning so that you can see it. Step up. We take Miko, and in the beginning, I would actually have somebody ride the golf cart and follow me. Prey animals, which are what I think a parrot is a prey animal, they're not as afraid if something is following you. So if I'm moving away and Matthew is following me in the golf cart, it's less scary for Miko. So that's where we start. And then if he's okay with that, and that's all good, then we'll walk back and forth by the object. And I start quite a ways away, and then each time I turn and walk back, I get closer. And it's really the same theory as far as what we've done before, which is more pressure, then releasing that pressure. More pressure, releasing it. So when I walk, if I were to go like this and just walk by, if he was afraid of the golf cart, which he's not anymore because we've done this, as I got closer, he would get that pressure. He'd feel that pressure. And as I walk by and get farther away, it's releasing that pressure, and it's rewarding him, so he's feeling good. He's staying out of the reacting side. So I come back again, getting a little closer. He might have got a little scared there if it was the first time we were doing it. And then as I move up here, he releases the pressure. We release it. We're getting away. That's a reward. He goes, oh, okay. I'm in the thinking side of my brain, not the reacting. And then we get closer. Walk away and closer. And the way I like to do this is I like to do it on every side of the object. So we do it along this side, back and forth, getting closer. We do it on this side, getting closer, and I'm just kind of speeding it up so everybody can kind of see, and back and forth. And once you've done all sides, then you would slowly work in and then eventually put him on the perch. Now on the perch that I have on the cart, we wrap it with vet wrap, which is actually like they would wrap up somebody's arm or something, and it's real grippy, and I can replace it, throw it away, and it just makes it real comfortable. That's PVC underneath, and he can really hang on to that well, and I love using that. I just wanted to point that out. And then what I do to make things even better and make him more comfortable is I take the helping hand or the feather duster and do what we already did, and we would start petting him. Now he's very vocal. He likes to make a lot of noise, and he's getting a lot better as far as not making as much noise, and he likes to lift his foot up. So when I come up, I just pat him, And then once he gets less vocal, then I basically back away and I say, good. And I would do this exercise over and over with your helping hand and with the feather duster once he's used to the cart or whatever object it is. It could be your bike. I like to ride bike with these guys and do different things. And then you would take your helping hand, if it was somebody else, and you're going to use that to pick him up. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do another section where I'm going to have Matthew actually pick him up and put him on one of our training perches and work with him a little bit. So it's somebody new. Now Matthew hasn't really, I don't think, have you worked with him at all?
Not at all.
No, and I did that for a reason. I wanted these guys to learn this stuff, and then I'll introduce new people. That'll be our family members, then it'll be strangers. Like I say, my sister actually did this work, and her husband, last night. Was it last night or the other night?
Last night.
Last night. And so he's gotten used to them, and so we're going to go ahead and go on to the next step.